Section 3. Possible solutions for cloud. The first possible solution which I would like to discuss about is the encryption. Encryption is the good way which secure your data by turning it from the plain text into the ciphertext, which is like how you lock your property before you post it to the destination. Keys will be required to open the lock. Encrypting your data will enhance your security and privacy level. There's the different standard for encryption, but advanced encryption standard IES seems to be the best choice when the top 4 biggest cloud providers, I know that Google, Dropbox, Amazon, and iCloud, are using this standard for their system. The reason they choose to use IES is because it's claimed as being the strongest and the most secure encryption standard which haven't been broken yet. There are some useful tools for encrypting data such as CipherCloud and CipherDocs. These two allow live encryption, which means your data is encrypted as you type it in. Another possible solution is quantum cryptography. Quantum cryptography is claimed to be an unbreakable encryption, which will maximize your security and privacy level for your data. However, quantum cryptography information is still very limited for the consumer like us. I would assume that quantum cryptography at this moment in time is only available for the military or some of the intelligence agency. Encryption is a good way to improve the data security, but there is the problem with encryption, which is the key. Keeping the key secretly and securely is important because encryption will be useless if the keys fall into the wrong people's hands. Bad people could use the key to decrypt the encrypted message easily. Let's have a quick look at how Amazon store and protect their key for their system. As the diagram shows, the keys are stored and protected inside the secure enterprise network. When users log into Amazon Virtual Private Cloud (VCP), the system access request is sent to CipherCloud servers where all the keys are securely stored. After user login, they request the key from CipherCloud server and then use this key to access the databases. This diagram shows the similar things. It shows that both remote user and internet user must pass the high security level in order to request the key, which then use to access the application and databases. Secure remote access is another solution of protecting your data. There is some secure protocol which you popularly use in the IT industry. They are known as the Virtual Private Path, VPN, SSL, and IPsec. This protocol is provide a secure tunnel between the end user to the cloud. Just the device can be also accounted as a solution because it reduces the chance of infecting or malicious devices from accessing the cloud. This trusted device can be owned by the employees or the organization. The solutions mentioned above is used for security and remote network access. Is it good enough to protect your data in terms of security? The answer is no. In security, both physical and logical must be accounted, not just one or the other. The two solutions I mentioned above are poorly logical. We need to consider our physical access as well. The solution for physical access is restricting people access to the list. So what I mean by that is just only the one who authorized can access the data centers to minimize the risk. The next solution for availability and reliability is plans. So we have two common plans that the business use to reduce the risk. The first is known as Business Continuity Plan (BCP) and the Disaster Recovery Plans (DRP). BCP is ensure that the business will be functional if they have a risk. Disaster and recovery plan is the list of what you have to do to recover your organization after a disaster like flood, fire, or and then you can use backup. With backups, we are talking about the technologies of backup, a different type of backup, location where you can backup it. It's like offsite, onsite, as the hot, cold, warm areas. And then you could use the security control, incident response, security policy, network security control, etc. There's a ton of legislation and compliance, but this is some of the main standards that an organization must at least follow. The Privacy Act 1988, which handling personal information about the individual. And then you have the ISO standard, series 27001 and 27002. These are required for any IT organization. And the ISO 38500 is the Government of Information Technologies on responsibility, strategies, performance, conformance, and human. This is mainly used for the government organization. That was the industry standard. And now we come to industry standard, payment card industry, data security standard, known as PCI DSS, where your organization are dealing with card industry in the card industry, and you're dealing with the privacy of the credit card of the credit card holder personal information. And then some following standard that is might require in your industry at FISMA, GLBA, or SOX, HIPAA. HIPAA is important when your organization is in health industry. So what it means by HIPAA, what HIPAA does is the security management process must be exist in order to protect against an attempted or successful unauthorized success, use, disclosure, modification, or interference with system of operation. Well, so about the talk, now you should be able to define the term of cloud computing, cloud definition, type, deployment models, and then you're also able to identify the security concerns of data security, availability, and reliability. You should be able to raise questions to ask yourself and your cloud service providers about all the concerns. And this concern must be clarified before you sign any contract, because this is the matters of how your business functions and the matters of your business success. Possible solution. As you know, you could use encryption or secure remote access to protect your data. And then you could also use and define the business strategies to recover and to deal with risk, to minimize the risk. Lastly, you could use the ISO standard or other standard, industry standard, comply to them to protect you in the legal way. The last question after you go through all the process is cloud computing worth it for you, for your organization?